So 2 days ago, playing this Yu-Gi-Oh game, I swapped to playing zombies. Well, it's mostly zombies. I have a few non-zombies in here. I mean, Caius is really just too good to pass up. I figured I would try and maybe at least get enough good light monsters in. Maybe there's a chance I can summon Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, I'm still on a 1 copy of Cyber Dragon that I'm allowed to run. DD Warrior Lady, unless she just banishes herself with her effect. And then this is something you can normal summon without tributing. Or Pyramid Turtle could just special summon this straight from the deck anyways. Yeah, we got 3 of the lovely Pyramid Turtle over here. Yeah, this is definitely under 2000 defense, so Pyramid Turtle can go into this. It will self-destruct if it's the only zombie-type monster on the field and do 2400 damage to you if it does self-destruct that way, but that's only if you normal summon without tributing. Special summon then that won't apply. I still have this for the time being also. This really ain't doing much aside from being like a big 2400 beater, unless I have Zombie World out on the field. Or just so happen to be playing against another zombie deck by sheer coincidence. I would still like to consider getting more copies of Book of Moon, another copy of Bottomless, more copies of Deep Prison. But yeah, other than that, it's still a really solid list all around. Also, we could totally use a Plague Spreader zombie as well. Yeah, Plague Spreader would just be really nice in general, not just for this deck. How much dual points do I have? I don't think I have a lot. No, that's basically nothing. 191, that's pretty much nothing. So I didn't duel this guy yet. I never dueled Morrison yet in this game, so like, there's a first for everything. Alright, some more action with the zombies coming up. Fabled monsters. I forgot these came out like 2010 or something. Yeah, Fabled monsters we're looking at. The only one I really remember is Fabled Lurie because that was just like something you search off of a Fiendsmith combo and then you just do like a full Fiendsmith combo by discarding 1 engraver from your hand. And that's the thing you discard because it just special summons itself to the field anyways. But yeah, this is like long before Fiendsmith was even a thing. Twister in my zombie world, interesting. I can still most certainly attack over that. So yeah, probably not doing zombie world shenanigans this duel. Probably not. I only run 2 copies of the thing. Gorge, but I need to control no cards to special summon this thing from my hand. I need to control nothing to just summon that for free. And get a free token with attack defense equal to the damage I took. I mean, yeah, if he does try and get too far ahead, just destroys all my cards, then I have a backup plan. Man, what kind of deck literally can't out a single zombie master? What's my graveyard looking like? It's all spells and traps. It's all spells and traps, pretty much. I think we'll just make Colossal Fighter here. Or I can make Thought Ruler. I have... Unless I forgot to put it in the extra. I did not forget to put it in the extra deck. Yeah, that way I'm not leaving my Raikou in attack mode. I should have maybe just attacked first and then made this. Here we go, Thought Ruler Archfiend, just being summoned for the first time since playing World Championship 2010. Summoning this for the first time in this series. Yeah, any spell or trap that targets it, it could just negate it. Lightning Vortex! Curiously enough, that does not target. Oh hey, there's the Fabled Lurry that just summons itself when it's discarded. What, we're gonna attack for 200? We're not gonna go summon Requiem, sacrifice Requiem, summon back Fiendsmith Engraver, not gonna summon Desiree, none of that. Oh, yeah, I'm just kidding. We're playing a 2010 game, I'm just kidding. I now banish a light and a dark. Summon Chaos Sorcerer. I'm gonna just Book of Life that Zombie Master back into play for good measure. Oh, I gotta remove something from his graveyard. I don't think it matters what I get rid of. So yeah, summon Chaos Sorcerer and Zombie Master in the same turn, and we brought our Thought Ruler back with Call of the Haunted. I didn't even need the Zombie Master. You finished. So yeah, I'm already really liking the zombie deck, as you can tell. Oh, I dropped the ball on that one. Sorry, Angie. This is Angie, right? Win or lose, Angie will always be a real star. No one shines better than me. We'll see about that. But I'm not losing. Let's see about that. Yeah, about that. Guy's playing light, this girl's playing dark. Time for duelsies. 2 copies of Hand Destruction. Man, what am I discarding though? Man, what do I want to get rid of? Z's. Honestly, yeah, tough call. So I'll special summon Cyber Dragon and then summon, I guess, whatever else. Now, if I could just get a Dark into my graveyard, then that Chaos Sorcerer is live. Well, that's gonna be one way to do it. If I just make Thought Ruler Archfiend here, then that's one way to do it. Alright, I guess I'll beat her up with the Thought Ruler Archfiend as well. I mean, we already mowed down her boyfriend with this, now it's her turn. Special summon Chaos Sorcerer, and I banish a light and a dark. Chaos Sorcerer, attack mode. Battle phase. Ah, tomato. Another tomato. Attack over this one too. Double ouchies. Oh right, that starts a chain, because Thought Ruler destroyed something in battle, so I'm gonna gain... Oh, 1,400 life points. Did I somehow cause this Armageddon Knight to miss timing? I think I did. Apparently that missed timing. Apparently something else happened, like, right after Armageddon Knight was summoned, so... No effect, apparently. Foolish Burial. When am I gonna get one of these? And Plague Spreader Zombie. When am I gonna get one of these, too? When am I gonna get my Plague Spreader? Alright, so she can Synchro 6 here. Or normal summon Giant Germ. Synchro 8. Dark End Dragon. Okay, but... So what's his defense? 1,600. So yeah, now I'm down with Thought Ruler Archfiend. I guess we'll activate Zombie World. That's 16. I'll just have this attack over it. She didn't get rid of my Chaos Sorcerer. I'm still, like, way ahead here. Stop being so meansies, no. Oh no, my head spinsies. What dialogue set is this that makes you talk like this? Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna... Okay, yeah, it's getting that much worse for Angie. Alright, yep. You're dunsies. Since everything's a zombie in the graveyard because of my zombie world, I can just bring back any monster of my choosing. With the Book of Life. I can just bring back a Thought Ruler Archfiend. Just because we can. I guess just to rub it in, I'll summon another monster. Once again, Thought Ruler Archfiend for game. Guess I lose these. Boo-hoo, I guess you lose these. Oh, you're so strong, you're gonna make me cry. Alright, so who's that in the basement there? Some kid? And... 2 other people. Who's the kid down here, I wonder? I came here to see a bunch of cool cards being drawn, but so far I've barely seen anything. And I really want to feast my eyes on Dark Bribe. Whoa, that's actually Dark Bribe, isn't it? Thanks so much. Okay, then you take this from me. Okay, so we're just automatically trading. That searches up ritual monsters and ritual spells, right? Alright, see you next time. Can we duel, though? I'll show you my dual academia grades. This kid's really from the Duel Academy, from like, yeah, GX era, like, the school from GX. He was hanging out with the crew in the schoolyard back in the day. I'm excited to see what cards will come out this time, I'm sure you are. End phase. Herald? We're on the Herald of Green Light. We're on the Herald. Sure, Herald of Green Light and attack mode. And its effect is sent from hand to graveyard to negate a spell. No, we're just gonna summon it raw on the field in attack mode. This kid's supposed to be the smart one. Yeah, I don't know about that. Unless that trap card in the back is just... Yeah, unless that is... Oh! That too, that works. That works too. Honest. I guess he's not so dumb after all. So yeah, that works. Honest during the damage step. Now my monster's gonna for sure die in battle. What is that I just destroyed? Royal Surrender. Negate the activation and effect of a continuous trap card and destroy it. That is specific. Negate exactly a continuous trap card, nothing else. I think I have like one in this whole deck. Oh, battle phase. I don't need to banish a Herald of Green Light. So yeah, we're on the fairy type monsters, we're on the fairies. Alright, I got a tomato. Battle phase. We're just setting heralds that die to almost anything in battle. So we just be setting heralds, I guess. Setting monsters with like 500 defense, expecting it to work. We'll just destroy whatever that set is, that set monster is with the Raikou. Barrier Statue of the Heavens, but it was face down, so... That's not a zombie, unfortunately. I can't Book of Life, that's not a zombie. Can't Book of Life Gores, at least. I'll just go to end phase here. You got some nice cards. Oh, thank you. I know I do. Oh, Caius the Shadow Monarch. I'm just gonna go summon this. Don't mind if I do. I think think I'll just have Caius go banish the monster. And if I need to just negate this back row, I will just chain Solemn Judgment. And it was only a negate attack, but yeah, I'm still just going to negate the negate. Yeah, because if I do that, I simply win this turn. And yeah, now I win. Vice Principal Heitman will get really mad at me if I keep dueling this way. What, setting 500 defense monsters expecting it to work? Oh hey, would it be cool if I asked you a question? Let's keep this on the DL, but I'm kind of bored, you know. You think you could get me a duel with the famous psychic duelist Akiza Izinski? We've met. Underground battles sure are something. In this place, it's all duels all the time. So he doesn't want to duel me. He wants to duel Akiza. Surely I should be able to find her still. Okay, this lady's up for a duel. I hope your body can cash the checks your mouth's been writing. So she's up for a duel. Her partner, though. That other guy next to her. Oh, what is classic deck? Wonder what classic for like 2010 standards is gonna be. Alright, set Pyramid Turtle. Set a back row. Pass. Beta the Magnet Warrior. Can't say I was expecting that, but... Okay, so we know it's gonna run over my Pyramid Turtle. And I'm gonna go summon something with said Pyramid Turtle. This has 2400 attack. I'm just gonna go for it. 2400 attack beats deck. Straight off a pyramid, fresh off a Pyramid Turtle. I'm gonna dust the back row. Spellbinding Circle, is this Yugi's deck? What is this, Yugi's deck? Battle phase. I don't know, I could use a few more monsters right about now to actually speed this up. No, I'm not gonna book a Moon my own monster. No need to right now. Sometimes you might want to do that, but this is not one of those times. Okay, sure. I don't know, I think that set monster could literally be anything. Battle phase. I'm gonna let this just run over my tomato. This is fine. I think I'll just do Spirit Reaper here. Oh, Caius. Actually, I'll do Brain Control first. Take that for myself and then tribute it off for Caius. Trap Hole destroys cut, which, yeah, destroys the monster I just summoned. Guess I'm only gonna do 2,700 damage this turn. And rip a card out of Figaro's hand. Dark Fusion. What are we trying to summon with Dark Fusion? And we're also playing the 3 different parts of Valkyrian the Magna Warrior. Okay, let's just close this one. Alright, let's just wrap this up quick. I'm only pitching 1. Alright, end the game with Brian Eck. Wow, you're a whole lot stronger than you look. What, you seriously underestimated me? So, the other guy that was standing next to her wants to duel Akiza specifically. I probably need to go and... Assuming I want to actually go and bother looking for Akiza. Go find her again. Not sure where she's wandered off to since we beat story mode. Okay, there's no, like, trade option still for Helio. When do I get another chance to trade with him, I wonder? We have great cards here. You still have that structure deck on sale, right? After I think one more duel, I'll have it. Ah, perfect. We literally have a duel option on Grammy now, so that's perfect. Don't even have to leave the shop. Alright, we have one monster that requires... Actually, no, I could normal summon it. It's just I don't think that's the best idea right now. Man. Okay, good thing I waited to play my zombie world. Good thing I didn't just play it immediately. This should take like about a minute or so for Grammy to fully like play out her turn at this, right, with the 3-tune table of contents. Remove 10 spell counters, destroy all cards on your opponent's side of the field. Megaton Magical Cannon. Destroys all cards on my field. All one of them. All one cards I control. I'll just chain MST here. That's funny. So we did all that to destroy one card on my field and summon a Knights and Sorcerer, I guess. Ugh, battle, sure, okay, just go to battle phase, fine. I do want to find a monster soon. That Synchro Monster? Explosive Magician. So what does it do? What does it do though? One spell counter on this thing. Oh, a monster. 2,500 attack. Okay, I got the perfect play though. We're playing with old rules, so that destroys the old field spell that was already on the field. And we're playing with, like, old rules where there can only be one field spell up at a time. Why even make me, like, pick? Because there's only one monster to choose anyways here. So I'll just run over my own Pyramid Turtle and have it go to my graveyard, so I'll get the search. I'll get the summon here from that Pyramid Turtle. Hey there, Physicist. I'm really enjoying the zombie deck I put together like 2 days ago. We'll just go into this guy. Set a monster, unsurprisingly. I mean, do feel free to share. Let's normal summon this. Feel free to share. I'm listening. involves... That doesn't make you want to pull your hair out, Chaos. That doesn't? I'm surprised. Surprised to hear that, actually. Man, you really feel like just gambling with the Chaos mode, don't you? So because everything is a zombie on the field because of Zombie World, this is gonna get destroyed by Zombie Dragon, I'm just gonna summon it straight to my field. Destroy any monster with the Zombie Dragon while Zombie World is on my field. Basically everything this kills, I could just steal it from myself. And this is also one of Grammy's monsters that I took with a creature swap. Man, nobody really wants to play under that fog, I tell you. Man, like, I swear nobody wants to play under that. That or they're gonna have to just, like... That or Zeal's gonna need to just increase, like, the chrono boost you get from it. Because I'm starting to really, like, doubt 10%'s enough to justify playing under it. Lights off mod. The 10% that makes some rooms dark, or the 20% that makes them all dark? Might as well just buy this structure deck before it rotates out after I just win enough duels. Oh, I'm gonna get Card Trooper in my collection. That one is not too bad. It's like once every single room is dark and the lights never flicker again is like... That's when it gets ridiculous. In my humble opinion. Is that Karaz the Light Monarch? Yeah, it is. I don't see anyone playing this one, though. Probably because it's just not as good as Caius. Sure, I could destroy 2 cards on the field, but my opponent would also draw 2 cards. I'll just get rid of, like, 1 card and not have my opponent draw anything. And have something that can attack the turn it's summoned. I don't know what this has to do with the rest of the structure deck. Oh, 1000 attack for each normal monster in your graveyard. And doesn't this deck have a bunch of Gemini monsters? That are essentially normal monsters while they're in the graveyard. That's probably why it's in here. I got another DD warrior lady. I already have a mind control. Now I think I have like 2. Then again, I think this card was limited back in this era, so it could only run 1 copy anyways. Making a Gemini monster just immediately gain its effects. Oh, finally getting... But then again, I got Dimensional Prison before I got Sakuretsu Armor. How funny is that? I mean, at least we have like another battle trap to just kill our opponent's monsters with. But if I have like 3-dimensional prison, this is gonna be kind of irrelevant. And I could just use a password to get the dimensional prisons. Let me guess, I set your HP to 0 like it did for me that one time? Because apparently, yeah, that can happen. Welcome to the club. Literally a 1 in 61 chance, and... Okay, so... So you had 60 health when it happened to you. I think I had like 42 or something like that. I think I had like 40, 42 or something crazy like that. Still really low odds that was gonna happen to me, and well, I mean, it still did. So So that's where Leo and Luna went off to. Oh, who is this here? Vice Principal Heitman. The fact that 0 health is included in the rule is beyond me. I mean, they don't call it chaos for nothing. Alright, let's duel Vice Principal here. This duel will affect your grade. I'm not even enrolled in your school. But I'm not even enrolled in this guy's school. You will fail. I see we're starting with 2 monsters that require tributes and 1 that I can't fulfill summoning conditions for just yet. I could potentially brick on this hand, but let's see. What's with all these people playing Mausoleum of the Emperor in their decks? Like, what are we, like, trying to, like, summon so badly? And we're not even using it. This turn, we're not even using it. Oh wow, that was a royal decree. Yeah, I think I know what we're summoning here. Sure, let's draw my second copy of Caius. I've got nothing to really chain here. Pay 1,000 life points to summon... to set a monster. To set! I'll just run out of Pyramid Turtle. You have to literally pay life points to set something that can't even stand up to Caius. Oh, so yeah, I just noticed now, like, ancient gears here. And gadgets. No attacks, huh? Alright. Must not want to let me just summon something off Pyramid Turtle over here. Alright, let's just summon a second Caius. Let's play the other one. Alright, attack with the other Caius for lethal. Inconceivable, how can my deck be defeated? So much for failing, I guess. He's gonna be the one who's gonna fail, if anything. Oh, nice chunk of duel points for that. Very good. No extra homework for you today. Guy really thinks I'm gonna start doing homework if I beat him, if he beats me in a duel. Okay, that's Akiza, right? How do I tell her that somebody else wants to duel her? But do you think you can beat my highway time of 1 minute 0 seconds? If you can beat that time on the simulator, there just might be a little reward in it for you. So this track specifically. Also, yeah, like no option to bring up that one guy who specifically wants to duel Akiza. I didn't see the option. I didn't see the option pop up to mention that. I can go back here, but now I'm just wondering why exactly would I want to. Like, who's still here to duel? There's Lazar, and 2 guards outside the entrance. I don't even know if we can go inside the mansion. Or just only duel whoever's outside. Oh, wow. Gold sarcophagus in the collection, that's pretty nice. What if I beat Lazar in a duel, then can we go past? If I beat him again in a duel, then can we pass? He's still playing his stall deck with the Chesters, right? I'll just take a blind shot at Lazar's back row with Dust. I'll hit this one. Got rid of... Yeah, okay, I got rid of Gravity Bind. Yeah, that one I feel good about getting rid of. Unless the next trap I run into is actually somehow worse. I mean, yeah, it could definitely be worse. Okay, I just lose my battle phase. That is... fine. Fine with skipping my battle phase. I'm just gonna go start swinging with everything and see what happens. Wall of Revealing Light, paying 3,000 life points to... In any case... I'll have it resolve. I will just go and do a Synchro Summon of Bryanak here. That's gonna go, and I think that's gonna go. I'll just use Brio to bounce back that wall. So Lazar would have to go through the trouble of just sending it and paying life points again to get it live again. He would have to go through the trouble of paying a bunch of life points again to just be able to use it. Setting 2, are we? Sniper. I do not have any zombies in my graveyard. That or Lazar has no monsters in his graveyard. I also have no zombies in my graveyard either. How many life points are we paying this time? 3,000. Again. I'm gonna Solemn Judgment that. He doesn't get the 3,000 life points he paid back. He still loses the 3,000 life points. Okay, I'm still not destroying anything this turn in battle. I'll just go to end phase. I'll just attempt to bounce everything on Lazar's field back to his hand. Or I could just bounce like 2 cards and still win. And yeah, that's gonna be game. After watching him just pay 6,000 life points on his own card. Just for me to out it anyways. Just for me to out that wall both times. So we got like kind of a high rating, so I should be getting more duel points here than usual, just for beating him. Yeah, duelist bonus 405 plus all the other bonuses. I thought I was gonna maybe get a little bit more than that for beating him again. Still not gonna let me in, right? Still cannot pass. No, still can't go past the gate. We've already gotten, like, yeah, 1 win against Lazar here. And then 1 just now. Yeah, we had to beat him, like, once in story mode anyways. Anyways, where do I even want to go next? Anything new here since we last... This whole, like, dual gang hideout. Anything going on here since the last time I visited all the way back in Chapter 2? Yesterday was yesterday. Today is today. Tomorrow is tomorrow. But yesterday, tomorrow meant today, right? Right. What are we even going on about here? Entirely possible there's nothing new in this building, but you never know. Since I literally finished story mode, anything else could have, like, literally appeared in this building that we don't know about yet. Yeah, I've been back here too. So there's really nothing else to do here, huh? don't know I don't know, I really don't know why I was expecting something different. Not sure why I expected anything different. I guess these two, Torino and Michi, I guess I can just reduel them as much as I want. I guess I have the option to reduel them as much as I like as well. I accidentally closed my game somehow. I don't know how I clicked on the X on my emulator like that by accident. I have no idea how. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saved, yeah, not that long ago, so should be not really losing any data here. Yeah, I just saved literally in this exact same building. I guess we'll just turn around and leave. There's not a thing in this world that doesn't have some use. Don't forget that, kid. Alright, let's duel this guy. What's that? You think you can beat me? I'm sure I can. First time seeing this guy walking around here. Scrap recycle. Yeah, I don't even think this guy was here at any point during story mode, like only after we beat it did he like even show up. Just to let you know I'm one powerful duelist, let's see about that. Gen X Turbine. So he's playing Gen X, isn't he? That's it, just some life point damage whenever this destroys my monsters. And, well, yes. Pyramid Turtle. We'll just go into Red Eye Zombie Dragon here. So what are those other set cards in his back row, I have to wonder? Okay. I can just, yeah, tribute that away anyways. So we just won't get it back. Cheap tricks. Yeah, that's just how I roll. I'm gonna be summoning Gores most likely this game because, yeah, I'm too far ahead to, like, have to really need that. I'll just go to battle. Junk Synchron. He wasn't long for this world, clearly. Hey now, respect your elders. He doesn't look that old. Not bad for a young one. Anyone else new here since we did story mode? Okay, that's... Yeah, Roy's still standing outside the Tool Runner shop. Yep, Rossi, he's still here too. He's also still here. Those boxes are still obstructing the way. Okay, so that's where Yusei and Crow are nowadays. It's just an empty box. I heard someone saw something strange in the southern field of the bad area. And as the story goes, whatever that thing is, there's another just like it. But it's only roomy, I should probably just forget about it. I'm gonna go look straight away, actually. I'm gonna go straight over there and see. It's probably not just a rumor, there's probably something of interest to do there. We're gonna go there. Let's go and see. Yeah, there's the card shop. Alright, any chance there's maybe a new structure deck also for sale? Or is it the same one that I just bought out not too long ago? So yeah, it's the same one. So yeah, we don't have Raging Battle, and also, yeah, I don't think we have Stardust Overdrive available for sale either. But yeah, if I want to build a Blackwing deck ever, Raging Battle is definitely something I really for sure want to get unlocked in that case. Crossroads of Chaos it is. I'm gonna try and pull for Plague Spreader Zombie again. And if we don't have Black Rose Dragon yet, that too would be nice to also find. Turbo Warrior again, huh? That's not the Ultra I'm looking for. Prideful Roar is also not what I had in mind. What is Mad Archfiend? I'll get a second one of these. Not doing so hot right now with the packs. Yeah, not doing so hot here. I'm gonna go just try 4 more of these. Doom Kaiser Dragon, which requires Plague Spreader Zombie as one of the materials, so it is currently useless. Currently, that is useless. I need Plague Spreader Zombie or I can never summon that thing. I just want to have Plague Spreader Zombie not to summon that, but just in general, really. No, but I'll pull Battle Mania. Another Morphtronic Accelerator. Iron Chain Snake. That is not a Plague Spreader. Alright, 3 more packs. And if I don't have it then I need to get back dueling for more duel points to actually buy more. Until we get the Plague Spreader. Oh, but I'll pull a Psychic Trigger. I've never even heard of this. Man, a fully dedicated Psychic deck that's actually not that bad. That's not terrible. It's not that hard to jump through those hoops. And you're drawing 2 cards, which is always a really nice... Yeah, it's a really nice effect, like, to draw 2. Stormcaller I already own, right? Yep, that I do. Did not pull Plague Spreader. Don't even think we have Black Rose yet, either. Kuroe, I can duel... Could duel him again if I wish. Yeah, I know I had like a... Yeah, I know I had a friend of his who should also be in this bowling alley somewhere. We should be able to duel as well. I'm assuming he's still somewhere around here too. Oh yeah, that's his friend. So what is this thing that's going on in the south here, in the bad area? Well, we're back in the south. I don't know why I thought I could actually go inside the tower for a hot minute. Okay, there's some treasure I clearly missed. A Big Bang Shot. Could do better, but yeah, also could do worse as well. Soma the Spirit, I'm pretty sure this I already have. I think I already have this. Now we'll just get another. Okay. There's another Shadow. Looks just like the one that was in Callan's room. Looking just like the one I saw in Callan's room last time I was playing this. Just gonna save our game, and then talk to the Shadow. First option. Greiger. Suddenly, Greiger. So, regular duel or turbo duel? turbo. So I'm back on my turbo dual deck. So I'm back on this deck here. I guess we're not playing zombies right now, huh? Unless I make a turbo dual deck that also features the zombies. Yeah, nowhere did that... Nowhere was it mentioned that this was going to be a turbo duel. I'm just gonna go battle phase with the tomato and see what happens. Blast Sphere. Alright. So, equip it to Mystic Tomato. So my monster gets destroyed and I take some burn damage, is what you're saying. Tribute both. Earthbound Immortal Chaku Kalu or something. Chaku Chalua? Oh crap. Torrential. He's gonna negate that torrential tribute of mine. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here, aren't I? 2,900. And if just like that previous shadow that I encountered, I'm gonna have to duel 3 or more opponents after this. If just like that, then obviously we're gonna be in trouble. If my life point loss is really gonna carry over to the next, potentially 3 duels, this is gonna be trouble. Alright, just like that, I'm already at 3,700 life points. And if it's like all the Dark Signers with their Earthbound Immortals that can just attack directly, I might just actually have to change the deck up a bit to accommodate for the fact that it's just gonna be Dark Signers and their Earthbound Immortals just left and right, which can attack directly no matter how many monsters I have on the field. Because I'm gonna just hazard a guess and just say that's just like, this is gonna be just like the last shadow I encountered that made me duel 4 opponents in a row on the same 8,000 life points. Cyber Dragon. And he still has his normal summon. He will not use it, apparently. We're shrinking down that Cyber Dragon. Beep. I'm gonna go battle phase and hope for the best here. Oh, nice. It only has 900 defense. Maybe I'll need, like, another... Maybe I'll need another quick play spell to back me up here. Summon Blast Sphere in attack mode and pass. That is hilarious. I'm supposed... This thing is supposed to be face down to trigger its effect to just attach to something and kill it. But no. We're gonna normal summon in attack mode. Something that needs to be set to actually use its effect. This would have been nice to have when the Earthbound Immortal was attacking me directly a couple turns back. I don't have 2 speed counters. We'll just attack. I mean, if Mystic Tomato dies, I just go get another Dark Monster from the deck anyways to replace it. And again, thinking about it now, could have gone and grabbed the Creebons, because I have a level 3 to go at that level 2. I could have made Magical Android to try and gain some life points back. That might have been the better play, long term. If this is life point survival like the other Shadow I dueled 2 days ago, if this is going to be life point survival, that might have been the better, like, long term play. Android to gain at least 600 life points. Pretty sure I can still target anything, just like our actual Forbidden Chalice, to negate the effect of this thing. So, no summon for you. Oh, I keep forgetting you can do stuff with the field spell. If you have enough speed counters to do it, I keep forgetting about that. Caius. I mean, this can just wrap up the game, but if I'm really gonna go into the next duel with 3,700 life points, I don't know about this. Especially if my next opponent also gets a really good turn. There is no card in the deck. Oh, because I have it in my hand. Because it's in my hand. I'm just saying, if this does not work out, if this first attempt at this dueling this Shadow won't work out, because I just don't have enough life points to do multiple games in a row, I can really just look at to see what other life point gain cards I have. Maybe there's something that can just gain a boatload of life points to help me out with the fact that it's life point survival. Darksign or Callan? But I believe this time we actually both start with 5 cards in hand, right? Is that correct? But I start with the same life points that I had at the end of the previous duel. Which is, yeah, less than ideal. That's less than half the life points I would usually start a duel with. I mean, at least this Flying Squirrel is gonna let me gain 1,000 back, but that's assuming he doesn't just remove it with a card effect first. Yeah, we'll take just about all the life points I can get. Get rid of this back row. It was a speed spell version of Heavy Storm. So I don't have anything big enough to out Inferno the Archfiend right now, at least. Not yet, anyways. Let's see if I can draw something good off the speed spell Upstart Goblin. That had... Okay, 1200 defense. End phase. Two tributes for the tribute symbol of a dark monster. I'm gonna go bottomless trap hold as whatever he just summoned up bottomless at. That is fine. I gained some more life points back this way. Turn end, your next weakling. I'm gonna go ahead and set down the Inferno the Archfiend on his field. And just attack over it. I'm just gonna keep walling up with my monsters that I do have. Smashing ground my Mystic Tomato. Sure, why not? It's only got 800 attack. I mean, it still gets over my Flying Squirrel, no problem. Oh, okay. So what else does it do? Oh wow, it barely does anything at all. Alright, finally gonna start actually getting into Callum's life points here. Oof, that is rough. What are we tributing away? My DD Warrior Lady. What are we summoning? Inferno Destroyer. I have to skip this battle phase though because it is... yeah, Soul Exchange. Oh nice, I just top decked a Mirror Force if we need that. I'll just draw 2 more cards. Alright, go to end phase. Attack my masked dragon. Okay, actually that is fine for now. It would be nice to at least get a 2-for-1 with my Mirror Force. That would be nice. Anyways, we're right back to where we started at the beginning of this battle phase. I'm gonna go ahead and speed spell Upstart Goblin again. Yeah, I knew I had a level 4 in here somewhere. I'm gonna go and just do a synchro play here. I'll just make the level 5 magical android with this. 2400 attack versus his 23. I'll just set one more back row and pass. And now I'm gonna just passively gain 600 life points a turn while I have this android out. That's another way to just simply gain the lost life points from the last game back. Trying to play around Mirror Force. In case he has it. I'm trying to play around Mirror Force. $7,900. I started this duel with 3,700 life points. Let that sink in. Alright, let's go. Draw. Well, I don't want to activate Solemn Judgment here. I'm thinking that would be a bad idea to activate that here. In life point survival, specifically. Yup, he had the Mirror Force. And then I just went and played into it anyways. He had that thing the entire time. I still have another monster. On standby. Hopefully I won't actually have to flip up Solemn Judgment, but you never know. He did have Mirror Force, which is waiting for me to attack with 2 monsters. Yeah, just to go get some additional value here. Destroys 1 card in the field was selected, targeting my Cyber Dragon. I'll take 18. Yeah, now all of a sudden I have basically nothing. Mobius, but I have nothing to tribute. Yeah, with no tributes. So yeah, now I'm down to 6,100 here. And I basically don't have a board, so to speak, and he has 4 cards in his hand. I got only 1. And we're just setting a monster. Oh, that's another speed spell shift down, I believe I have. Already played one of these this duel, and I'm gonna play another. Let's draw another 2 cards. We could really use this right about now. End phase. That will be fine. It is my Gravekeeper Spy. What does Power Baton do? Send a monster from deck to graveyard and make it gain some attack. Yeah, make his monster gain some extra attack. I'm still gonna have another Spy for tribute fodder, at the very least. And yeah, Summon Zaborg here has got to be the best play that I could possibly make at the moment. This is definitely my best play. Battle phase. Yeah, now all of a sudden I actually have board set up again. Once again, I'm the one with a board set up. It's not much, but this is enough to apply pressure. End phase. He's passing on nothing. I'm about to leave him with even less resources. So we lost Earthbound Immortal Kokopakapu. I don't even know how he was even gonna ever summon that thing at this point in the game. At this point, I don't even know how you would possibly summon that. Set a monster. Alright, summon Caius. Caius, just end the game. Let's end the game. Finally move on to the next opponent. I'm assuming there's another opponent after this. Not bad, not bad. Took me 25 turns to just finally bring him down. Took me 25 turns. Had a Mirror Force get in the way and really complicate things. Carly. Yeah, the Dark Signer Carly. So it's been Greiger, Callan, Carly, and who else? What other, like, Dark Signer was riding a motorcycle? I think Misty was a ground duel, so I don't know if we'll get her fourth. Okay, probably Rex Goodwin. Yeah, I know Rex you had to turbo duel also. So I'm thinking probably him at this point. So yeah, glad to start with at least 6,100 life points. At least that's a bit closer to 8,000. Oh, 200 attack and defense. What am I going to be getting rid of with dust here? Let's see. What are we going to hit with dust? A speed spell, mystical space typhoon. Only need to spend 2 speed counters to activate that. That's cheap. Let's just go attack with 1 monster for now. I'm like, yeah, what if that's Mirror Force in the back again? Uh-huh. Does she have 2 Fortune Ladies and had to summon during the standby phase? Yep, clearly. Okay, she had just 1. Battle phase. 1,500 against my Mystic Tomato. I have 6,100 life points, and apparently I still really want to protect them. Yeah, plus I'm also swinging a battle in my favor. Fires of Doomsday. In that case, I'll just go attack over these tokens she's gonna summon. I'll just run over those instead. How many tokens are we gonna summon here anyways? Excess damage against the controller from battle with this token is received by your opponent instead. I could just attack with a very weak monster and take little damage. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'll just attack that with a weak monster then. Yeah, so the token reflects all battle damage that would be dealt to her to me instead, so... I'm gonna have Spirit Reaper take it out. And then the other Masked Dragon will also attack. End phase. And perfect. There we go, that's how we do it. So if there's another duel, I'm taking 5,800 life points into that. Rex Goodwin. And I'm taking 5,800 life points into the duel against them. I think we got a real shot here. Pretty sure I beat him pretty easily on our first encounter. I shall probably just go and do that again. So yeah, this is like 4 turbo duels in a row. On the same 8,000 life points. But yeah, whatever life points you gain, you can also bring that to the next duel as well, which... that was a huge help. Pretty much got out of danger in the second game against Callan. Just by gaining enough life points so that suddenly we weren't in the danger zone anymore. 3,000 from all my Nimble Momongas being destroyed. And then I think like 1,200 extra or something just randomly from Magical Android being summoned too. So I'm gonna just go on a wild guess, just like the previous Shadow that we dueled. It's gonna be 4 opponents all back-to-back. And this is the 4th. I'm gonna just draw my second Nimble Momonga, aren't I? I'll just draw it into another copy. Oh, okay. I'll only get 1 out of the deck because the 3rd is already in my hand. Please. Now he's got 4 set cards in the back. What are we gonna need in 2 turns, perhaps? I'm just wondering what might we need in 2 turns. Kind of hard to imagine where this is gonna be 2 turns from now, this duel. Assuming I still have monsters in 2 turns. I really don't know where this duel is going to be in 2 turns from now. I really have no idea. Hopefully I still have something to tribute by then. Oh wow, speed spell, Allure of Darkness. Alright. Banish Giant Germ from hand. Set another monster, sure. DD Warrior Lady. Just gonna set that too, actually, and then end phase. I have both copies of my speed spell shift down and not enough speed counters to fire off either. I'm just waiting for my speed counters to come in so I can actually go fire these off and draw some more cards, but we're kind of stuck here at the moment. Rex has a full back row. And now he's gonna summon his Earthbound Immortal monster. So we're shuffling 3 cards on the field back into the deck, it looks like. I don't think it's worth it, the Torrential Tribute here exactly. I'm going to take only 3,100 damage from this, and Caius comes in next turn to just get rid of this anyways. Caius is going to come and save the day next turn. When this card is normal summon, return up to 3 cards you control to the deck, then discard the same number of... I think in either case, I'm going to lose 3 cards out of my hand, either way. And I'm gonna be left with 1 copy of the Shift Down. And just like any other... And he has a Call of the Haunted, wow, that too. I'm gonna just actually still hold that. Hold that Torrential. Like any other Earthbound, that can just attack directly for 3,100. Yeah, that is gonna hurt. Thankfully, I have Caius coming in next turn to just remove the Wiracocha from the field. Because if I don't answer that in like 2 turns, it just straight up runs me down. If I don't have an out to that, I'm just dead in 2 turns. Gold Sarcophagus is going to now add Caius to my hand, which can out this. I'm gonna first just do the Shift Down to try and draw 2. I could shrink that, but there's no point. What I should just do is go summon a Caius to get rid of Wiracocha that way. Caius. Get rid of your Earthbound Immortal. He's gone. Battle. 24. 1,200. Yeah, I made the right call with that Gold Sark 2 turns prior. He had his ace monster out, 3,100 attack, and it can just attack directly no matter how many other monsters I control. I had the perfect out to it the whole time. Just waiting to come through. I literally had it like ready by next turn. And now I got Rex on the ropes here. Spending speed counters to draw a card. I think I got him on the ropes now. I'll attack like this. Running into a Mystic Tomato. Alright, sure, resolve it. Summon... How? Oh! Oh, that's how! Oh, it has less than 1,500 attack! It's got only 100 attack base stats. That's how. Oh, that's how. I cannot attack this. I can't attack directly either in that. I can't attack at all, can I? Not until this goes away. Yeah, not until we clear this. Yeah, not until that's cleared. Wow. You got me there. I guess you had me there. At the very least, they can just block me out of attacking him until I find some other out to this Wiracocha Raska. Attack for 100. Yeah, I just need to be able to attack over this, but right now I can't. I got so confused, and then I remember this has, like, just original attack 100, so... That is a valid summon from Mystic Tomato. That's a valid summon. Speaking of tomato, I got my own now. No point really putting anything else out on the board right now. What an awkward direction this game took. I'm on, like, what, a 46 turn clock with this bird here. I guess Mobius can at least get rid of some back row. Because I could remove that with Torrential Tribute, but that would get rid of my own monsters as well. It's not something I really want to do now, huh? I don't want to destroy my own stuff if I don't have to. Or maybe at least let Rex just play a bunch more monsters first. Destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Okay, now I don't have Torrential Tribute anymore. Now that's no longer an option. I might as well just actually chain the Shrink before it's gone forever. This is about to be like the puniest Earthbound Immortal attack ever. You're powerless against me. 50. Mirror Force? Yeah, I guess that can get rid of it. I'm just gonna, like, take a shot at this back row first, beforehand. Just have Mobius take a shot at this back row, get rid of 2 cards out of it. Did we destroy anything good? We also baited out a Bottomless. And got rid of a D prison. I'd love for Rex to summon another monster so I get a 2-for-1 for the Mirror Force. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be able to clear this second bird. Yeah, I have to Mirror Force away a 100 attack monster. Because it's literally not letting me attack him until it's gone. Because I literally can't even touch this guy while he has it on the field. Now he's got even more back row set up. Sending 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard while your opponent has more than 3,000 life points to inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. I'm gonna go to 2450 off of this. And now, that's only 1 mystery back row I have to account for. Yeah, I got 2 of his stupid, like, Earthbound Immortal bird dead. I killed 2 of them so far this game. Tomato, tomato, let's go. I'll just attack here and hope for the best. Does he have a level 5 monster in his graveyard, though? Does he have one? He did not. Okay, 2400 to the face. Main phase 2, I will set 2 back row and pass it back to Rex. And back to Rex it is. What an awkward duel this was. Me just sitting there waiting for an answer to a 100 attack monster that I couldn't attack over in battle. What a weird duel this was. What a weird duel. Like, if I play another monster, I risk running into Torrential Tribute. I'm assuming Rex has that in his deck somewhere. So I'm not gonna overextend. And finally we got him. What a game. Alright, that's over. I mean, I think apparently I could do it again, but nah, I don't think we need to do it only like once to unlock everything from it. So if I go back to the shop, I would expect to maybe see a new pack in the shop after that. Just like how we got Ancient Prophecy to be available. Oh, there's more. When did this show up here? When did this appear? Future Visions. I have no idea what that card is. Don't even know when that treasure box got there either. More treasure. 500 DP. That's it. I got more from beating Rex that game. That other game. Granted that took like at least, yeah, granted that took like well over 20 turns. I got another Psychic Life Transfer in the collection now. And then here, there is still another shadow. There's another shadow here. Treasure in the back that we can also pick up. Underground Arachnid. That's a synchro monster I'm not familiar with. Underground Arachnid. And I think there's nothing else besides this shadow here to interact with. It's gonna be probably another, like, life point survival, I can only imagine. Let's save our game and then just throw ourselves into a duel against this shadow. Devac. So is this all the Dark Signers that I dueled in ground duels? So basically not having to play on the motorcycle. So I'm gonna have my own... What deck was this? My zombie deck? Looks like either my monarch deck or my zombie deck. Still looks like either or at this point. Oh, okay, sure. This is gonna be really punishing. Yeah, Torrential Tribute. It's 2 Berserk Gorillas and the tokens from his Fires of Doomsday. That's a nice 3-for-1 right there. Okay, yeah, I'm on my Zombie World shenanigans. Yeah, I'm back on my Zombie World deck. Battle phase. Pass. Mad Dog of Darkness. I'll just banish that thing. Straight to end phase. Let's drop another tomato. Set 1 pass. This duel might be over quickly, especially with that blowout of Torrential Tribute. Also, Liam. Does he have something to play with this? He does. This is gonna be pretty punishing, this Mirror Force. He's gonna lose 2,000 life points and his monster to Mirror Force. He's gonna just lose his ace monster to Mirror Force. Now I'm gonna do what is called a really unconventional way to win. I'm just gonna do what I call showing off. Mystical Space Typhoon, destroy my own Mausoleum of the Emperor because, I don't know. Yeah, because that burns him for 1,000. Alright, Caius, banish yourself. Because I like showing off. Misty Treadwell. I believe she's still gonna be on her Reptilian shenanigans. Trying to set my monster attack to 0 and then do weird things to them. Can't go wrong with my boy Pyramid Turtle. Apparently that Gorgon thing she summoned apparently is not even strong enough. It's not even strong enough to get over my Pyramid Turtle. Its attack becomes 0, it can't change its battle position? Yeah, it's stuck in attack mode with 0 attack. I think I'll just play Fisher here. I'll just go and attack for 1900. I mean, I just do still kind of want Pyramid Turtle to die in battle because I still get to search for a monster if it does die in battle. So what does this summon? 2 tokens? In defense mode, okay, got it. So that makes... yeah, Naga's gonna turn my monster into a 0 attack as well. I think back in the day, if 2 0 attack monsters battled it out... if 2 0 attack position monsters battled, they'd still both die in battle. I believe that's how it used to work. Battle, let's see. Yeah, I think this is how it worked in Edison format. Oh, never mind. Is that actually not the case? Two 0 attack monsters battle it out. Oh, this can't be destroyed by battle. But my monster didn't get destroyed either. Oh wait, now Caius is also gonna have 0 attack because I just forgot to read the first sentence and the second sentence. I mean, I still got her down to 1800 life points, but yeah, now what? But then what? We're gonna need some new monsters at this point. Bottomless trap hold is Scylla. Okay, it's just this one that can't be put in defense. Alright, end phase. Yeah, because I really would try to like make sure she didn't get her mitts on that Caius of mine. Battle phase. Attack. Raikou Lightsworn Hunter. I can now get that stupid Naga off the field. And we're also gonna mill a zombie, which I can just bring back with Book of Life. Set another monster. Alright, end phase, so it's now my turn. Let's just drop our Book of Life. The only monster that's in her graveyard, I'm just gonna banish it. That's still like one monster that can attack, really. Unless I just swap Raikou to attack also, just because I really want to get these tokens off the field. But no. I already have like one monster in attack position with 0 attack. If destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I'm just gonna have Warrior Lady banish it. So Misty's not gonna go search here. Get rid of one of the tokens. And then... pass. Set another monster, I see. And another... and a back row. Battle phase. Another one of these Gardenas, huh? End phase. We're gonna be here a while. I'm not seeing enough monsters to really help me break through the last of our defenses. Not really seeing more monsters come along. So which way is this gonna swing? At my Caius. That was as good as dead anyways. So I really wouldn't want to attack that now. I don't want to swing into this, because then my monster is going to have 0 attack permanently if I do that. Perfect. I'm just going to, like, synchro away this pretty much, yeah, like, completely neutered Pyramid Turtle. Ryan Axe just going to make us a hole. Ryan Axe just going to give us an opening to finish her off. Just what I was looking forward to. It's only for 1 turn, but yeah, that's all we need. All I need, really. And I only lost like 500 life points this whole game. So Devak, then Misty, and then who's gonna be after this? Roman Goodwin, the brother of Rex. And then there was a ground duel against Rex, so I might be seeing him one last time as well. Could be seeing him again, perhaps. Monster attacks, it has changed the defense position. We're gonna let this attack just fine. I think I'm just gonna summon Caius. Caius banish the tomato. If Caius attacks, then he's gonna get thrown in defense position unless I just out that spider web. Okay, I can just do Zombie World because we're playing with old field spell rules. There can only be 1 field spell at a time. Mine will not resolve. Yeah, MST, mine will not resolve. We might potentially just be here for a while if I don't just out the spiderweb now. Could be here for a while. Alright, there's 2,400 to the face. And face. Okay, we're just gonna set a monster and then pass, right? Yep. Nice. Draw. Man-eater bug. Man, that takes me back. Target my Caius. Tomato attack for 14. Shirai Gumo! 50-50 chance Roman loses half his life points here. Okay, he called it right. Anyways, I'm just gonna go and grab myself another dark monster here. I'll just get another tomato. Alright, let's draw. Oh wow, Spirit Reaper. First, I will banish a light in the dark. Spirit Reaper. I'm just gonna go and try and snipe a card out of his hand here while we're at it. Give him even less options to work with. And everyone's got a Plague Spreader except for me. Just gonna set the Deep Prison and pass. Well, he's gonna use it. I'm just gonna get rid of this Plague Spreader with Dimensional Prison. Don't even think that was necessary, but yeah, I'll just rub salt in the wound. Now, I think it's gonna be Rex. I think it's gonna be Rex with his, like, normal dual deck. Let's see. Let's see. Making plenty of money from this. Rex Goodwin, Immortal Condor, 3,000 rating. Yep, call that. Gotta beat him one more time. Gotta beat him again. Man, Rex, will you just give up already? Does Rex not know when to quit? I draw. Oh wow, I got Zombie World and Red Eye Zombie Dragon, but it's in my hand. Gotta find a good way to get this in my graveyard. End phase. Set a monster. Okay, I think here's what we're actually gonna go for. Flip summon Raikou Lightsworn Hunter. I think I have a pretty clear path here. Destroy the card in the back. Got Gores in my graveyard. I'm gonna activate Zombie World. Everything on the field and in the graveyards is now a zombie. Contribute summon this, tributing one zombie-type monster. Put a Red Eyes Zombie Dragon in, well... I want to put it in attack position anyways. I want this to be an attack mode, so... that is fine. Attack whatever Rex has got set here. Owl of Luck. To add a field spell from deck to the top of the deck. Feels like every other, like, opponent on Mausoleum of the Emperor in some capacity is crazy. Just put it in defense mode. I don't know, I do kind of want to protect that zombie world. So if he activates Mausoleum, I can Dust Tornado it. I do kind of want to protect my field spell. I can do a lot of crazy shenanigans with my field spell. You know, we got some fun stuff we can do with Zombie World Up and Red Eye Zombie Dragon. So we're going to just deny him here. So it's, yeah, now it's my turn. Just gonna go ahead battle phase. See what I run over this time with zombie. A giant germ. I'll still put it on my field. We'll just do attack position. He's gonna do 2 germs in attack position also. Okay, definitely want to just keep blowing a hole in Rex's board here. This should do 500 damage to me twice, because 2 germs went back into his graveyard. In phase 2... I'm just gonna fire off the Book of Life now. Hoping I'm not just overextending a bit too much, and since everything in the field and graveyard is a zombie, I can just bring back any monster. As if it was Monster Reborn. I don't know, I just really want to get this over with. I'm kind of in a hurry. I'm kind of just in a hurry to get this duel over with. Set 1 back row. Set a monster. Battle. Zombie Dragon attack whatever might be set here. Spirit Reaper cannot be destroyed by battle. Main phase 2. Destroy this card when it is targeted by the effect of a spell, trap, or effect monster. This is just going to make the Spirit Reaper self-destruct. Set 1, pass. I'm not despairing. Look at my board and look at his. I'm not despairing right now. Unless one of those traps is like Mirror Force or something, he should be despairing. I'm just gonna just leave. I'm not gonna add any more monsters to the board right now if I don't need to. I'm just afraid of just running afoul of Torrential or Mirror Force if I overextend. So just gonna stick to having these 2 out for the time being. This is already plenty of damage coming in. Yeah, one more battle phase like this and Rex is toast. Armored bee. Okay. Have the attack of Gores. And I guess just run it over in battle. I'm gonna let this slide. I kinda have to let it slide. Caius. I'm just gonna go ahead and tribute summon. I cannot tribute summon it. Read the second sentence if you don't mind. I guess just read the second sentence of Zombie World and then it all makes sense. Then it makes perfect sense as to why I can't do that. I'm not gonna summon anything else this turn. I don't think I need to commit anything else to the board here. I just don't know what those two set cards are in his back row. Zombie Dragon is just gonna let me steal that Armored Bee. Okay, yeah, normally it's an insect, but Zombie World is just doing Zombie World things. And then Zombie Master to hopefully clean it up. Yep, Zombie Master cleans it up. Cleans up nicely. How much money are we gonna have by the time this is over? A lot, to say the least. Back to like over 5,500. Spell-Shattering Arrow. Now let's leave. I don't think there's anything else to do back here, but I could be wrong. So let's leave. I gotta just run back the exact way it came in, so this should take about a minute or two. Just go back the exact same way we came in. Alright, so where was the card shop again? Okay, it's literally like right there. Oh hey, back at the card shop. So let's see if there's new packs in the shop. And or a new structure deck. Let's have a look around now, shall we? Fury from the Deep? I already have this? I believe I already have the structure deck. I believe I already bought one of these. Let's see if I have the Ocean Dragon Lord that's on the cover of that deck. Let's see if I have the cover card of that structure deck. Just to be sure. That's Gravity Bind. Ocean Dragon Lord, Neo Daedalus, was it? Yeah, I thought I remembered buying this deck earlier. Not gonna bother doing it again. Okay, so you could buy multiples of a structure deck. I didn't think, like, the shop was ever gonna offer the same one twice, but what do I know? No new packs in the shop? Huh. Okay, Warrior Strike. This is also back in the shop. This is also something I own. I just want to see if I talk to her one last time. Will that change the deck that's for sale again? No, it's still the Warrior Strike. Do I have to go talk to somebody to finish the quest? Because I'm thinking so. I need to probably go talk to somebody to finish it. Alright, back here for the second time tonight. So let's see if I go back to the shop now, there's gonna be some new packs for sale. This is not where I'm looking at. That's not where I'm trying to go. There's nothing to really do in here, am I right? Aside from save my game. Raging Battle. So I still don't have Stardust Overdrive or Duelist Genesis for sale. As far as 5D's era sets go, those are still nowhere to be seen, but Raging Battle, if I wanna... Yeah, I know there's some very good Blackwings in here. That I know. There's some good Blackwings here. There's probably other good cards I'm just forgetting about, but... let's just see what we pull. And if I'm not mistaken, a lot of the good Blackwings you can actually pull at common rarities, so... I'd be shocked if I don't see a single Blackwing in these packs. Yeah, considering I bought 7 of them when I'm talking about cards are in the common slot. Oh no, unless they short print the Blackwings or something. Or they're not in the common slot like I thought they were. still really want to keep trying for Plague Spreader. Phantom Darkness has Dark Arm Dragon. I want to try again for that too, actually. Could keep trying for that also, perhaps. Dark Arm Dragon would be a big one to get. I don't know, summon that and likely just win the duel when I do, because I'm just able to use its effect to, like, destroy 3 of my opponent's cards when I summon it. All I need to do is have exactly 3 Dark Monsters in my graveyard. But no, I'm gonna pull Dark Horus. The Calculator, which I already have. Thunder T45, that's another copy. Super Polymerization. But we don't, but yeah, like, we don't have, like, things like Mud Dragon of the Swamp or Garura, so I don't think we're gonna be using Super Poly here. The Dark Creator. Surely it can't be that hard to pull Dark Armed, right? Surely it can't be that bad trying to pull it, surely now? Unless they short print that too, like they did in real life in the TCG. But no, I'll pull another Rainbow Neos that I'm not looking for. I already have one of these from the structure deck, don't I? Mirage Tube. What is that? Hate Buster. Destroy the attacking monster and the attack target monster? It only works against fiends, and it also does some burn damage. I don't know what's wrong with just playing Dimensional Prison over that. Man, what do I want more? Dark Arm Dragon or Plague Spreader? I really want to see both. But at the rate we're going, I'm not even going to see either. At the rate we've been opening these packs, I'm not going to get either. But why stop now? Hanewata. I'm finding all the rares except for the one I actually want to find. Plague Spreader! We got the Plague Spreader! Hey, yo! We got Plague Spreader! Iron Chain Dragon. So this was just like a normal rare this whole time? This was a normal rare? And it took me like, who knows how many packs to find it. And I was getting like so many cards with like a higher rarity without even trying. So this was just like a regular rare. Yeah, on the TCG side, I believe, like, you had to get this in Ultra. Much harder to pull than just like a typical rare. Yeah, just like TCG, I thought that was gonna be significantly harder to go pull. So, yeah, can cross Plague Spreader off the list. Volcanic Counter? I've never heard of this. I've never seen this before. Another Hate Buster? Hatebuster number 2. Fire Trooper. Also not what I'm here for. I'll do one more. Damn, 81% collected. And I still have this Dark Arm Dragon still hasn't turned up. I don't even know what that is either. Cybernetic Hidden Technology. Okay, this is a continuous trap. You can do it as many times as you have Cyber Dragons or Fusion Monsters that list the Cyber Dragon as a Fusion Material Monster to the graveyard. I don't know, the cost is still too steep if you ask me. Alright, let's go put that Plague Spreader in the deck. New pack, list has been added to the card list. Let's go put in that Plague Spreader. Now that I finally got my hands on him. I think Plague Spreader is just gonna all around serve me better as the level 2 tuner of choice. I mean, Creebons will still definitely putting in some work, but... Plague Spreader. This is just gonna be so much better. If it gets in the graveyard, literally from anything, I can just return any card from my hand to the top of my deck, just to summon it from the graveyard. Win ratio 100%. Let's keep it that way. Oh, speaking of Plague Spreader, we got something else we can just throw in there. Yeah, I guess this too. I don't have any non-tuner insects, I don't believe. I don't think we have any. Doom Kaiser Dragon, I guess we'll also just go in. So yeah, I already have like almost a full extra deck here. We'll never ever summon it, but I guess just to say we got a full extra deck. I'll never summon this thing. But just so we can say we technically have a full extra deck. So we got Plague Spreader Zombie. Still on the hunt for Dark Arm Dragon. Yeah, it's pretty much every zombie deck in Edison format I've seen, they run 2 Goblin Zombie. That's another card I want to definitely get my mitts on as well. I believe there's a structure deck that could eventually show up in the shop that has the Goblin Zombie in it. So I can get my Goblin Zombies from that. Vaguely remembered, yeah, Curse of Darkness it was. I did a structure deck duel with that, and I saw a Goblin Zombie in there. I think I need to just come back after a while when there's a new structure deck in the shop. I think I gotta just come back here later. Ill Blood I have had no luck finding, but it's not like my deck really needs that. I mean, Ill Blood without Zombie World isn't the most impressive thing, and even then still, like, it only has 2100 attack versus Zombie Dragon's 2400. Oh yeah, Mizuki is absolutely another card I gotta somehow get my hands on, and I have no idea. I haven't seen a single Mizuki turn up yet, anywhere. But yeah, I guess we'll cross that bridge when I get there. I mean, I've still won like 15 duels in a row with this deck. So entirely possibly simply never need the Mizuki to begin with. Or any of the other, like, aforementioned cards I was talking about. Still gonna see if I can find them, though. Mizukis, Goblin Zombies... I'll still see if I can find them.